So I've got a story here about a Candyman. This happened in 1974. Everyone's probably afraid of the Candyman without knowing the full story. So when I was growing up, my parents were always afraid that somebody put drugs in the candy and we're gonna kill me, so we had to inspect the candy before we ate it. We never fucking did that. We just said we did. But it turns out there is a actual story behind this. An 8-year-old child, Timothy O'Brien, died on Halloween after ingesting candy laced with cyanide.
Oh, cyanide is the worst candy. That's worse than pennies.
Cyanide's not. It's very bitter. The kid complained about the bitter candy.
Yeah, when you get pennies and apples, way better than cyanide.
Oh, definitely better than cyanide.
That's the worst of the treats.
Yeah.
Damn.
So he got cyanide candy, and a bunch of his friends and I think siblings also got cyanide, but luckily they didn't eat it. What was later on found out was that little Timothy's dad, Ronald O'Brien, was the one that poisoned the candy.
Damn, Dad!
His own dad poisoned his kid and tried to poison other kids to frame his neighbor. And investigators found out that the dad had a $20,000 insurance policy out on his kid.
Oh, that's so weird. I did that to my dog because I wanted to get rid of my neighbor, Gary, from apartment 3B, who plays his music too loud. Shut the fuck up, Gary.
A policy 30 days before Halloween that if his son died, he would get $40,000. So he upped his life insurance policy on his kid just before Halloween.
Smart.
Yeah, sure. Luckily, O'Brien was found guilty and sentenced to death. It only took 71 minutes for the jury to convict him.
I thought you were going to say for the cyanide to kick in. I'm like, oh, shit.
I think the cyanide took a little bit longer.
Damn. You hear that?
Oh.
Is that the doorbell? Who knows we're here?
Nobody should know we're here.
This is an undisclosed location somewhere outside of Area 51.
We're the only two people that know we're here.
I'm going to get that.
Oh yeah, I sometimes drive around an extra 2 hours to make sure no one's following me, and I know you do the same.
Okay, yeah, sorry, guys.
What was it?
That was just some trick-or-treaters.
What? How are trick-or-treaters way out here?
I don't know.
How did they even find us?
I don't know. I'm going to call the cops.
Yeah, let's definitely... Well...
Hi. Yeah, this is an emergency. Yeah, there's some little kids, some little pieces of shit knocking on our door asking for candy. Yeah. Now, okay, thank you very much.
What'd they say?
They said they're not going to do anything.
What? Why aren't they going to do anything?
They say they're trick-or-treaters.
Those kids are trespassing.
They are trespassers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Useless.
Well, now people know where we are.
According to Channel 4 in West Virginia, new details are emerging after a woman shot and killed a man over the weekend in Mercer County. A neighbor flagged down troopers and told them that Monica Hartwell had shot Michael Walker. When police arrived at the home, they found Walker laying with his head under a bush on the right side of the house under the porch. In her mind, he started infecting the 3 surrounding counties with demons. I don't know what that means. Maybe
like everyone in 3 counties were all demons?
I don't know. When the police asked her, hey, when did he first become a demon? She was like, oh, that shit was 3 months ago, which is half of 6. She shot this guy, so, take care of your demons, I guess. Is the moral of the story.
So for Halloween, I love to decorate my house with a bunch of fake dead bodies. And it would be pretty easy to hide a dead body in your yard on Halloween because people would just mistake it for a decoration.
Or candy.
Which is what?
Nothing.
All right. Which is what actually happened in 2005 to a 42-year-old woman in Delaware. She hung herself from a tree.
Ouch.
And everyone passing by just assumed it was a really good Halloween decoration.
Yeah, and I'm not telling people what to do, but if you were going to commit a murder, October 31st, right?
Which brings me into my next story. A man in Long Island decapitated his mom and dragged her body and head and threw him in the street. And cars just swerved around it thinking it was some kind of Halloween prank.
Yeah.
When police finally found out that it was a real dead body, they went looking for the son, and they found his remains by a train.
Jesus. It's kind of crazy. That's how little people see corpses laying in the road.
Yeah,
there's
there's
no way.
That's a prank.
No way that's real.
I'm not going to stop and check.
Why stop and check? It's
Why?
definitely styrofoam.
Yeah, it's definitely not real.
Yeah. And then you get home and then you got to wash off the blood from your tires.
How
Dude, there's blood all over that styrofoam dummy in the road. Hey, speaking of disgusting corpses, cops learned of Gregory Hale's gruesome secret when the 37-year-old asked a friend to help him dispose of the body. And I would like to think that you would help me dispose of my corpses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would help you dispose of literally any corpse. In fact, I've been waiting for you to ask for a long time.
Well, I'm not going to ask on the show.
Hale had already allegedly killed and beheaded Lisa Marie Hayter, cut off her hands and placed them in a plastic bucket. He also allegedly cut off her feet and other body parts and placed them in another bucket before burying the woman's torso under a burn pile behind his home. Jesus.
It just seems like a lot of fucking work to get rid of a body.
He's acting out because he never got Legos as a kid. Hale at one point worked at a slaughterhouse. Former coworkers recalled him as bizarre and said he would bring home animal body parts.
Oh my God.
Such as bones, blood, and eyeballs.
I feel like they should have reported him to the police and put him on some kind of like watch. Like just a police officer check up on him once in a while.
Should have checked up on him with a bullet to his fucking head. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Hey.
This is a fun show, guys. This one happened in 1982. 69-year-old Marvin Brandland was getting ready for bed after he'd been handing out candy. Doorbell rang. When he opened the door, he went to throw candy in the kid's bag, but the kid threw the bag over his head, pushed him inside, and pulled a gun out on him.
Damn.
Yeah, he was there to rob him. He said, like, let's go down to the basement. You're going to open up your safe. Marvin was confused because nobody knew about the safe except for his close family and friends. So he went for the gun. He was shot and killed. What's confusing to me, though, is the only people in this story is Marvin and the killer.
Yeah.
So how do we know all this backstory? Because clearly Marvin didn't tell anybody because he died.
Yeah.
So that means the killer talked to a reporter and told the story. And somehow they still couldn't find the guy.
I mean, yeah, I guess the part where he's like, you know, nobody knew about the safe. So he thought it was the family of family.
Yeah,
and
but
friend.
who would know that?
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
the suspicious part.
Yeah. So it's like a lot of those horror stories I listen to online where they'll give all this like crazy detail.
Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt because this is actually pretty fascinating. But do you hear the fucking? Do you not hear the doorbell?
Oh my God! How are they finding us?
Dude, I can't handle these.
All right,
kids.
I'll
Can
deal with
you-
this one. Yeah, I got it.
Guys, we're in an undisclosed location outside of Area 51. We're in the desert of Nevada. There should be no trick-or-treaters. Like, there's no one around.
Paper towels.
What? Oh my Jesus! What happened?
Egged me.
They egged you?
Egged the outside of the studio.
You ruined your fat mechanic costume. Damn.
Can't do anything.
No, I'll call. You want me to call one more time? Yeah, this is an emergency. It was an emergency last time I called. Trick-or-treaters. Children. Yeah, well, then now they've got weapons, okay? They have eggs. They hung up on me.
Again?
Yeah.
They're not gonna do anything.
No.
This is about a middle-aged man from south side of Chicago in 2011. His name was Liddell Peoples. He blamed his girlfriend for stealing his bag of Halloween treats. His girlfriend's name was Maria Adams, also middle-aged.
I think that would piss anybody off, honestly.
She threw a plate at Peoples' head, which struck him above the eye, gave a little cut there. And then Peoples grabbed a knife and stabbed her multiple times over Halloween candy.
I mean, was it the Kit Kats or the Jolly Ranchers?
Oh, it was definitely the good candy. It's like the
Yeah.
it had to be the full-size candy
Oh,
bars.
yeah, you don't do that.
You're
to
not
them.
murdering someone over like the mini ones.
Right.
Yeah, it's gotta be full size that he killed her over. And also, the police found the bag. It was just on the other side of a chair.
Jesus.
So, yeah, he murdered his girlfriend over a bag of candy that he just didn't look around for. I've got another story here about convicted drug dealer Quentin Patrick. He heard a knock at the door. Full disclosure, he was definitely doing drugs. Some say it might have been hallucinative drugs. So when he heard trick-or-treaters knocking at the door, he thought it was someone coming to kill him. Monsters or possibly rival gang members. And he opened up with a fully auto AK-47, blasting them, shooting off 29 bullets through his front door. 11 of the bullets hitting trick-or-treater TJ Darasaw, killing him, and his father and younger brothers were also hit, but they did survive.
Jesus, this world is fucked
Yeah,
up.
don't do hallucinative drugs on Halloween. And also, yeah, monsters are going to show up to your door trick-or-treating. It's going to happen. It's the
Definitely
wrong
gonna
day
happen.
to do drugs.
Is that the goddamn door again?
Again? How? Oh my God.
If these cops aren't going to do anything about this, I'm going to do it myself.
You got to do something, yeah. How did they find this place? Like, are they just egging random buildings, or do they know we're here? Oh my God. Did you just shoot someone? Did you just shoot those kids? I thought you were like gonna scare them or something.
Yeah, that scared them all right.
Did you just kill a couple of kids? We can't have that outside of our studio.
No, man, that's fine. They're fine.
They're fine. Okay, they're all alive?
They're fine.
Did you hit any of them? You couldn't hit them because you're missing an eye, huh?
I mean, your car is kind of...
My car? You hit my car.
You might need to take that in.
This is why you're not allowed to have a fucking gun in the goddamn studio.
Not my fault. If 911 would just come and arrest these fucking kids, I wouldn't have to be shooting at them.
If you didn't gouge out your eyes, you might have better aim. You wouldn't be hitting my car.
Yeah, well, now your car is fucked up. Happy Halloween, you piece of shit.
It's a great way to end the show. My car just got destroyed, which means I'm going to have to get a Lyft or an Uber, or I'm not driving back with you. I'll get a Lyft or an Uber.